Excuse me, ma'am. Ma'am, question for you. How old were you when you became a millionaire?
28.
28 years old? And then how did you get rich?
You're not going to ask me when I became a billionaire.
Are you serious? How did you get rich? What did you do? How did you become a billionaire?
I have more than 10 companies around the world.
And what was the most amount of money you made in a single year?
When I was young, $80 million in 6 months.
$80 million in 6 months? Could I interview you for a minute? I interview billionaires all over the world to help the younger generation. Is that cool?
Okay, that's cool.
Did you come from a lot of money? Did you start out with a lot of money?
I started with negative debt of $3 million.
How?
My family member passed away and I inherited $3 million in debt, not in cash.
You made $80 million in 6 months. What is the best financial advice you would give to the younger generation?
Ignorance is expensive, so learn to swim before you drown.
Did you have people that doubted you in business?
Oh, of course. That's one thing. The most important lesson I would give to anyone: save your energy. Don't ever try to make people understand you or get approval from anyone. You only need to please God, because human, you can never please them. They can't even please themselves. If you keep trying to please human, you will waste a lot of energy. The moment you stop making people think you're good, that moment your life take a leap.
So mga kapolitika, usap-usapan po ngayon dito sa mundo ng social media itong video na kumakalat ngayon sa internet. At kasi merong post itong kilalang pageant vlogger na si Luis Portelis na ang sinasabi niya ay may nakabili na daw sa 4 na major beauty pageant competition. So at ayon sa ating mga netizen ay isa sa mga pinagdudahan na nakabili daw ng Miss Universe, which is isa doon sa major pageant na tinutukoy ay isang Thai billionaire. So nag-research po tayo kung sino itong in-interview dito sa video na ating napanood ay isang Thai billionaire. So ang caption ay possibility na siya yung nakabili nitong Miss Universe organization, although wala pa po itong confirmation mga kapolitika. Ito lang po ay suspicion ng ating netizen dito sa social media, most especially na nag-post rin yung Miss Universe. The lady on the right wearing the black and white floral pattern jacket is Dinard Napatalong, a Thai billionaire, entrepreneur, and author. The screenshot is taken from a street interview by the popular social media platform, The School of the Hard Knocks. In the viral clip, she shares how she cleared millions in debt to build a highly successful global business empire. So, itong interview na ito mga kapolitika ay kuha matagal na at sabi niya dito is isa itong billionaire mga kapolitika na Thai entrepreneur. But ang sabi ito ay duda lang naman ng ating mga netizen, pero wala pa namang again confirmation na siya talaga yung nakabili ng Miss Universe. So apparently may mga nagsasabi na si Chavit Singson daw yung nakabili, most especially na yung si Luis Portelis is may viral siya na photo kasama itong Filipino billionaire din na si Chavit Singson. So ang masasabi naman natin is ngayon it's early to say na Miss Universe yung tinutukoy ni Luis Portelis na nabenta na, kasi matagal naman na itong sinasabi na meron ng deal, nabili na at binibenta na ni Raul Rucha yung kanyang shares or even yung Miss Universe mismo, pero hanggang ngayon is wala pa namang realidad sa mga rumors na ito mga kapolitika or mga spekulasyon. Siguro isintay na lang talaga natin yung official, kasi doon sa page mismo ng Miss Universe tayo nakabase, kasi yun talaga ang legit. Pero pag dito sa mga vloggers lang, mga influencers, mga pages or mga groups lang tayo magbabase dito sa mga haka-haka, mga usap-usapan at mga balibalita, ay believe na maaga pa para paniwalaan itong mga usaping ito na naibenta na ang Miss Universe or may nakabili na dito sa nasabing beauty pageant competition na ito. Okay, so yun ang aking maging reaction or masasabi dito, kasi matagal na tayong umaasa mga kapolitika na naibenta na or iba na ang magmamayari dito sa Miss Universe, pero hanggang ngayon is wala pa namang official na pahayag ang nasabing beauty pageant. So baka maano naman tayo dito, false alarm na naman tayo mga kapolitika at paasahin na naman tayo. At yung iba naman may nagsasabi na baka sinawat na daw ang may-ari, kasi tumaas yung rango ni Nawat dito sa Miss Universe. So hindi natin alam at siguro ay abangan na lang po natin ang official na confirmation kung talaga nga bang Miss Universe ang tinutukoy ni Luis Portelis. Okay? So yun po ang aking masabi at paging reaksyon. At samantala mga kapolitika, dito naman po tayo sa sa comment ng mga Latinos kay Bea Milan Windorski. Dahil todo na po ang kanyang ensayo ngayon at paghahanda, mga preparation para dito sa kanyang laban sa Miss Universe na ganapin sa bansang Puerto Rico. Kasi merong iba na nagsasabi na hindi naman daw Pinoy itong si Bea Milan. Meron ring mga Latinos, in fact mga kapolitika, na alam yung background ni Bea, na ang sabi ay hindi daw Pinoy itong si Bea Milan, kundi American daw, kasi nakita nila ito na naging representative ng bansang Amerika sa Miss Earth, 'di ba? So na-issue ngayon ng mga Latinos itong citizenship ngayon ni Bea. Pero meron din namang iba na very positive ang comment nila dito kay Bea Milan. At isa na nga po dito itong netizen, isang Latino netizen, ang sabi niya dito, "The noise is what led last year to a person winning a crown that was too big for them. Maybe this year they will leave the people who make noise out of the top 5. Bea has a very good chance of entering that selective group precisely because she has remained out of the noise, just like the Puerto Rican. And that's where competition is probably. In fact, Jennifer Barreto's prototype is in the entire competition, and I think this could work against most, if not all, but not against Filipinas." So yun mga kapolitika, ang positibo na comment ng isang Latino dito kay Bea Milan Windorski. So yun po ang ating pinaka-latest dito sa Miss Universe. So kahapon po pala mga kapolitika ay niyanig na naman po ng isang malakas na lindol ang Latin community, in particular itong Colombia, kasi last month lang is niyanig ng isang malakas na lindol yung Venezuela at marami ang namatay, at ngayon naman ay yung Colombia naman ang nilindol. So sabi dito ng MJ All Stars, kasi si Vanessa Pulgarin nga ay taga Colombia. So sabi nila dito sa kanilang post, "Pray for Colombia. Following the recent earthquake in Colombia, which has caused widespread damage to homes and properties, we extend our heartfelt concern and solidarity to the people of Colombia. Our thoughts are with everyone affected, especially those who have been injured. We sincerely wish them safety, strength, and a swift recovery. We recognize everyone to remain vigilant, stay safe, and close follow updates and guidance from the relevant authorities." So ipagdasal po natin mga kapolitika itong bansang Colombia, dahil niyanig po sila ngayon ng isang napakalakas na lindol, at alam po natin ang Colombia ay isang powerhouse na bansa rin pagdating sa mundo ng beauty pageant. So hopefully mga kapolitika ay tama itong mga balita dito sa social media at mga usap-usapan na naibenta na finally itong Miss Universe. Okay? So kayo po ba, sino sa tingin nyo mga kapolitika ang nakabili nitong prestigious beauty pageant competition, at kayo po ba ay naniniwala na talagang naibenta na ng organization ang Miss Universe? Mag-comment down below, at huwag kalimutang mag-like at mag-subscribe kayo dito sa ating YouTube channel. At narito naman po ang ibang bahagi ng interview dito kay Dinard na Patalong sa isang viral na interview.
Looking back to the most life-changing conversation you ever had, what's the greatest piece of advice that you received throughout your career?
Sometimes when things get tough and you don't have anyone, you look around and you have no one. You only have yourself. That's where you find your inner strength, and that's where clarity comes. When clarity comes, your power is stronger.
What's the number one thing that you look for in people that tells you they're going to be successful?
The fire in their eyes. The fire in their eyes that they will do it no matter what until they succeed. That's the difference.
Did you go to university?
Yes, of course. I had 2 master's degrees before I was 20 years old, 1 postgraduate degree since I was 19, and PhD.
Did college help you become a billionaire or no?
Of course, because college gave me discipline. I love that. I love learning, and I don't stop learning. I'm going to take few more master degree and few more PhD.
What's one lesson about business that you would teach me right here that is not taught in business school?
A lot of people aim for sale, for revenue, for the figure of the revenue. No, not the revenue, not even profit, because your profit could be hidden in the bad debts, in the bad stock. The most important thing is the net cash that you can take out of the business as the net dividend after tax in your pocket. That's all that counts.
That's game right there.
Yeah.
For somebody who is stuck in that cycle of poverty, what advice would you give to them?
If you want to escape the cycle of poverty, be friend with at least one rich person, because all the rich people want to teach you how they become rich. They want to give you, they want to help you, they want to mentor you, they want to give you some money to start your business. The poor will only bring you down. And remember, don't always try to make people like you, because when you're successful, you will have haters. If you prepare to say, let them, whatever they say, then you will be ready to be very rich.
Where are you from?
My parents are from Thailand, but I live in Monaco.
How important is it for an entrepreneur to leave their hometown?
It is the best thing to travel the world, pack your bag, get your visa, get your banking done. All your neurons are going to change. Every time you cross the ocean, every time you leave your hometown, it's no longer comfortable. You become enlightened in business, enlightened in yourself.
So it's safe to say that you can't become a billionaire working from home.
You're not a tree.
You're not a tree. I love that. Hey, if you're going to sit on the couch, go sit on the couch in Paris.
Yeah.
What is the deepest life quote that you've ever heard?
Things happen for you, not to you.
What's that mean to you?
It means that things happen to build you, prepare you, to grow you. So once you know that everything happened for you, then you take it with courage. You take it with a big smile, and you look for the best thing that comes as a blessing in disguise. The moment you look for the good thing appears.
You have a